Hi guys, welcome to Frank's Tech Hub from beautiful Waikiki Beach here in Honolulu, Hawaii. I've had a couple of emails. This case has been featured in a couple of my other videos. Okay, it's the Aloha Hawaii case, or you can find it on eBay as the flower design case. They have this in black and white, blue and white, and probably a few various other colors, although I didn't search that much. It was a hard choice for me to go with the blue and white or the black and white, but since I live in Hawaii, the blue and white seemed a little more traditional for this area. So now the one thing, there are a couple of various cases on the market, and this one, it has a lock point here and a lock point here. Some of the other cases has an additional lock point in the center, and I have to say that for the security purposes of this case, these locks are very flimsy. I mean, if you were to put your iPod in here and you dropped it once, the case would just shatter. It would just come up apart in two pieces and it would be over with. So I'm not too happy about the security points, although I have taken a couple of measures. As you can see right here on the inside, there's a piece of black electrical tape, and I put on the inside there to keep the case a little more secure. Let me go ahead and slide my iPod Touch inside of this case. So you'll line up the two clips on one side, then you come in and light it up on this side, and there you have it. Now the case itself has a very expensive feel to it. I mean, it's not cheap plastic at all, okay, except for the little security hinges on the side. And it does have a lanyard hole in the bottom. It does not come with the lanyard. I had this laying around, so I attached it. So this is very nice. When I slide this unit down into my pocket, and instead of having to reach all the way down in and grab the unit out, the little pigtail hangs out of my pocket. I cut it just long enough for that. So when it's in my pocket, I just grab the end of this unit and pull it out of my pocket like that. So now the cutouts, some of the cases I've reviewed have real sharp edges right here for the cutout, and you have to use the tip of your finger to get down in there to turn the unit on. But this one, they've really thought it through, and as you can see, all I do is simply push right there. Same thing with the volume. Before, I had to use my fingertips like that on the volume control, which is a really big pain in the butt. But with this case, as you can see, it's very simple to control the volume levels on this, okay? And then the center hole for pushing, you know, to wake up your system or what have you, is very nice as well. So I'm extremely happy with the cutouts on the bottom. I'm not sure if you can see in this video, but these are very ergonomically shaped along for the iPod Touch. It's very rounded and smooth, and it's trimmed down to its absolute base. I'm extremely happy about this. This is a really nice design. It feels very secure and very professional. Okay, same thing on the top there. So whoever designed this case really did a good job, except for the security pieces there. So how I've solved this problem is that you saw the piece of tape on the inside, okay? This keeps the unit, there was a little bit of play up and down sliding, so the piece of tape on the inside that I put keeps it from sliding around. You could actually put a piece of tape just somewhere down the center in the back or whatever, just to take up that little gap if you want. And what you can't see is I've taken two clear pieces of plastic tape, scotch tape basically, if you will, and put a piece straight down here and rolled it over to the back side, okay? And then I came over to this side, which it's not on right now, but put another piece of tape on this side and just put it along this edge right here and then smooth it down and over. Now this is going to keep this case together, okay? So if you drop it or if something happens, the case isn't going to shatter off because of the weak security supports there. You can find this listed under iPod Touch hard case flower. If you search for that on eBay, you can probably find this. So out of 10, I would have to give this case a 9, first off, because of the lack of the secure. There's only 2 of these, and they're very cheaply made when you clip this part down. Should have had 3 clips, and they should have been a little more buffed up for extra security. And then I would probably have to take a half point off for this lanyard connector back here. Should have been a little more buffed up. Of course, you shouldn't go swinging your iPod Touch around like that anyway, but sorry, brother Colin. So it could have been a little more buff, but if you're just putting this unit in your pocket and you're going to pull it out, or if you want to wrap it, I hardly ever wrap this thing around my wrist like this, you know, for added protection, but you could if you wanted. So the pigtail on mine is mainly just for pulling it out of my pocket when it's inside. So anyway, $4.50, there you have it. It's the blue flower, I like to call it the Hawaii Aloha case, that you can find on eBay for around $4 or $5. So I hope this review helped you guys out. If it did, please post a comment. If not, poke Mahone. And as usual, thanks for watching Frank's Tech Help. Peace.